Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Oh,
Kira.
yeah, I'm muted. Fired up. Shame cholesterol. Wait, do you guys not hear the music the whole time?
No, we didn't hear the music.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, Gewalt. Okay.
What song was it?
It was Kikarov. It was sorry. Sorry about that. Okay. Just a quick zoom, Baruch Hashem. We're here right now. Um Amidst everything that's going on. And we're gonna say Tefillah B'Shem Kol Yisrael. This whole shir, this whole chabura, this whole meeting, this whole get together on Zoom is mamash is a tefillah, one big tefillah B'Shem Kol Yisrael. Help us always yearn to come to the land of Israel. May we always draw the holiness of the land of Israel onto ourselves. In this way, may we attain complete faith in your providence. Bring us out of the realm of nature entirely so that we know and believe that there is no nature in the world at all. By the way, this is achievable for everyone around the world, but that everything is under your providence. For nature also functions in accordance with your providence, and you change nature at every moment through the true wonder working tzaddikim at every generation. We should believe in above nature. We should believe in every single step we are taking. We're going to Eretz Yisrael like Rabbi Nachman once did. We're going to enter into Sichot Haran 15. I have to say, disclaimer, that I called Rav Chaim Kramer Baruch Hashem, called Rav Chaim Kramer for a little bit more of an insight of this piece of Sichot Haran, since it's quite difficult. Um, from my understanding, I'm sure if you guys took a look at it, took a jab at it, it may have opened a lot of secrets for the Torah, but we'll share it now and we'll see if we open it up afterwards. Okay, so the Rebbe said that it takes both wisdom and great effort to be like an animal. It's interesting. This is Meforash in Masechet Shabbos, where it says this. It takes great effort and wisdom to be like an animal. Now we're taught growing up that obviously an animal is not a good thing, right? We shouldn't be an animal, but we'll see why in just a second, why it's the deepest thing in the world. The wisdom one needs to be like a beast is alluded to in the verse in Shemot. Every wise-hearted man whom God bestowed wisdom is a beast. This is mamish in the psukim, pshat. Is also written in Psalms. God saves man and beast. So now Rabbi Nachman is just bringing a bunch of psukim to I mean, doesn't have to like legitimize his words and his statements because every single letter and word holds the secrets, mamish. Um, just like the sages, right? But it's just a lot of proofs within Tanakh about this idea in Shas. Our sages say that this refers to people who are wise and clever and conduct themselves humbly like an animal. This is in Masechah Chulin. I know we're quoting a lot. This is also the meaning of Asaf's words, I was a fool and I did not know I was like an animal before you. So, Chaver, what's going on here? So I was thinking, what? That's it? That's it? How do I even begin to understand this? And then, Baruch Hashem, I have the access to call, accessibility to call one of the great Breslauer Mashpiyim of this world, of this generation, Rav Chaim Kramer, and my great uncle. And he gave me a little, as a flex. No, not actually. He's just awesome. And then he gave me a little bit of an insight of Sichot Haran 15. And he basically said that as human beings, think about it. We have a Yetzer Tov and we have a Yetzer Hara. It's constantly a battle. Constantly a battle. One moment we are completely or we think we're on the side of Ra, and then one moment we think we're on Tov, and then another moment we're on Tov, and then another moment we're on Ra. We're constantly battling. I'm working on my tavos for eating. And then all of a sudden, what happens? Obviously, they come out with like the best babka in the world on the table, and then there goes, it's triggered again. I thought I was so good at the meal. I thought I was only taking like a little bit, and I thought I was gonna have like a good night of just feeling good about eating. And then there we go. Someone brings out a fresh babka. fresh babka. And then not only that, I'm fighting that, and then someone's just like, Jack, take a piece. Come on, I made it myself. What? We're gonna say no? We're gonna say no? And then it's like, wait, I'm battling now. Do I take one bite? Do I take two bites? And then I end up eating five pieces. Right? So it's the constant battle of good and bad, good and bad. That's the importance of Nekuda Tovos. But what's the interesting thing about an animal? An animal only has one side, one thing, one intention, and that's whatever it has its eyes on, that's what it does. I want to eat, I eat. I want to hurt, I will hurt. I want to love, I will love. It's an amazing thing. There's no battle. It's complete simplicity on the highest level, right? Animals are associated with, could do bad things, right? And we have our animalistic sides, which, a lot of people talk about and how it's bad. We should refrain from the animalistic side, but this is a crazy understanding of this piece that it takes both wisdom and great effort to be like an animal. Rabbi Nachman's hinting to the level of simplicity that we need to reach. We need to reach the simplicity of an animal. The animal where it's mamish, just whatever has its eyes on, it does. So imagine if we got to such a level where I learn Torah, or I want to learn Torah, I learn Torah. Instead of this, I learned Torah, is it lishma? Is it not lishma? Did I do correct? Is there a better way to do it? Did I really understand? Does it matter if I understood? Is it affecting me? What about the other person who's next to me who knows more than me? All these machshavos, the good and bad, they're mamish fighting against each other. Imagine if we were just able to learn a piece of Torah with simplicity. Imagine. Just like the animal is hungry and he eats food. Simple. So the Ramchal, where Moshe Chaim Luzzatto, talks about this idea, and it's connected because we're learning Torah right now. We're trying to turn the Torah into tefillah. This whole thing is a tefillah. Is the Ribbon Shalom. We want to attain such a level of simplicity. We want to have that wisdom. We want to have that effort to be like such an animal that we could have that level and that of simplicity. The Ramchal talks about how there's three levels of contemplations when it comes to zihirus, when it comes to refraining, when it comes to guarding oneself, meaning accessing simplicity. Accessing simplicity. So he talks about how the second level of contemplation, this is in Mesilas Yesharim, he speaks about the level of the learning of lo lishma versus lishma. And a lot of people will tell us that learning lo lishma, like let's say I learn for kavod, right? I want to have like 500,000 followers on YouTube, right? And this is why I'm doing the Zoom. The Ramchal says it's such a beautiful thing. Gewalt. You're doing something good. Just do it with simplicity, right? Just do it with simplicity. Do it with simplicity. Yes, you may not have the best intentions, but don't think about it too much. Don't think about it too much. The more we choose good with simplicity, the more it'll become real, the more it'll become transformative, the more we can contemplate it and then later realize that we're accessing a level of the Shema. And then once we access the level of the Shema, then we later realize that we're actually on a higher level of Lo Lishma. And that's this constant cycle, but just through the path of simplicity, we're able to reach such a place. So Chavar B'siyata D'Shmaya, I don't know if this made sense, because I'm still trying to understand this idea, but just having the effort and the wisdom of being like an animal, like it says in the Gemara, it's not a low thing, it's not a cute thing, but it's actually such a real thing, and we should be zochet to have such simplicity in our Avodas Hashem, where we feel like even if we are incomplete with our davening, we're complete. I'm doing with simplicity. Even if I don't understand the words, I'm saying them. Baruch Hashem, I'm able, Hashem gave me the koach to even read the words to begin with. He gave me the koach to even get the siddur and to open up the siddur. Right? The simplicity we need to have in our Avodas Hashem is so hard. It's so difficult to forget it, to remember it. To remember it. To be zochet to remember it. Mamash. And to always build on it. Questions, comments, please feel free. That was a bakasha. That was a tefillah. That was a tefillah more than anything, Rabami. B'ezrat Hashem. Oh, never think your prayers aren't good. Oh, I didn't even see the background, and we mentioned the tefillah. Never think your prayers aren't good enough. No more. No matter how it
Or
and
no, no matter how appeared, they're special and they can bring salvation.
wow, wow.
Ramailach, Peterman.
Ramilef Biederman. Ramilef Biederman. So we'll end on that. We'll end on that. Just
Oh,
having
no,
simplicity.
I,
What?
no, I has a link.
Oh, great. Okay, great.
We're Weinberger. I think about this when davening, like you're davening in the middle from Australia, like you're davening, saying the words, like you feel like you just fly through, but you can stop in the middle, restart from that part of davening with more talk, and you can continue to uplift the rest of your davening. When you feel like you're davening and like you're just going like a train through the words, you can stop and then restart, and then your davening can flow like you just
Right.
restarted.
Right. And
And
that's
finding the Kudatova in your davening.
it's the Nukuda Tova in your davening. That's it. That's mamish. For us to get to this point of the Nakuda Tovos in your davening, it was enough. Dainu. It was enough to get to that point. Ami, thank you for making it make sense. Oh, wish me Zocha. Okay, brother. I love you so much. Thank you so much. Let's fire it up. B'Shem Kol Yisrael. Be well, be well.
You too. Yeah.